There is a good reason why the V&A is the gold standard for putting on a blockbuster fashion exhibition. Schiaparelli, Fashion Becomes Art, presents the work of Elsa Schiaparelli and current creative director Daniel Rosenberry with such sophistication and panache that you could easily take for granted the scale, ambition and the toil that has gone into making this show a reality. If you don't know who Elsa Schiaparelli was, or are unfamiliar with the design codes and conventions of the house, you will quickly get a sense of the Schiaparelli aesthetic from the start. Innovative compositions, quiet but important details, and a refined silhouette make the dresses stunning to look at. Schiaparelli was ahead of her time with inspiration and creativity, and also collaborated with artists like Giacometti, Dali, and Picasso. Schiaparelli sits at the intersection of fashion and art in such a way that you can't tell where one medium ends and the other one begins. This is also a way that this particular show achieves its ambition in adding a real different dimension to what we are seeing and demonstrating one of the key codes of Schiaparelli's, the House of Schiaparelli. Fashion Becomes Art is a testament to the creative director Daniel Rosenberry too, and his talent, showcasing how he has kept the DNA of Schiaparelli's ethos alive while making it his own and of the time that we are in. This was not just an endless parade of clothes, which by the way would still be amazing. There was also jewellery, accessories, perfume, and even a lobster telephone. There were also a lot of lovely organic moments which occurred when I was in the exhibition. It was quite a busy exhibition, but I ended up having a lot of conversations with other visitors. For example, we were marvelling at an object that turned out to be a handbag, or discussing the use of a particular fabric or the construction of a dress. These moments were really rare when they do happen at a fashion exhibition, but it's really lovely to kind of have that kind of community feel and that camaraderie. And that rarely happens in many exhibitions, but I think it's also testament to what we were looking at. There was so much detail and so much to talk about that you couldn't help but turn to the person next to you and marvel at what we were actually looking at. There is a timeless quality to so many of the pieces. The colour palette was eye-catching but never garish. There were hints of whimsy at structure and craft. If I saw anyone wearing dresses like these at IRL, I would have to go and at least pay a compliment to them and find out more about what they were wearing and who they were wearing. In addition to the past, there were also plenty to see from the present, including recent pieces from Couture Week, which were right at the end of the exhibition, and honestly it was a real treat to see these up close. I was thinking how it was smart to bring in a dress Ariana Grande wore to a Wicked premiere, helping to bring in a younger audience to this exhibition, and I really hope all visitors left feeling as uplifted and inspired as I did. There is a synergy between Schiaparelli and the V&A throughout that shines through in the production, the presentation, and interpretations. Other than the V&A, I can't think of anywhere else this exhibition could have taken place with this particular outcome. It could have easily have become an extended shopfront or merchandise parade, an extension of the brand, but it's clear that a great deal of effort went into avoiding that from happening and focusing on fashion and art. I was reminded of when I saw Schiaparelli times Prada, Impossible Conversations, in 2012 at the Met Costume Institute in NYC. That particular exhibition focused on how Elsa Schiaparelli and Miuccia Prada, two Italian designers from different eras, explore similar themes in their work through different approaches. Like that, Fashion Becomes Art was a world-class show, well worth your time, and one exhibition that we remembered and talked about for a long time.